that's the new coder intake, and hopefully this will help with doing all the intake manifolds. But let's get it opened up. All right. All right. Instruction. I guess this is a seal. Well, I say instructions. Oh, so they got it online where you just do a QR code, I guess. Can't do a QR code because I'm on my phone right now. So, all right. I guess this is seal for the side of the truck. Whatever. Oh, that's the end of the box. And the different couplers for the different size throttle bodies. Y'all see what that is. The hoses. Tube. Bracket. The actual intake box. So now I'm just going to repackage all that stuff, the oat stuff, into this box. So talk to y'all in a sec. All right, what's up, guys? Okay, cool. So you see I already got a coder intake on here. So basically, just to explain it to you, this is an A&F Dynamics off of Amazon. Honestly, it did what it needed to do for me for the time being. So it's about to get swapped out. And you see I don't have the stock box, and we didn't do a video when we did the coder intake and the suspension. So I'm basically just going to take this off. I'm going to shove in the stock box and kind of show you how to take it apart or whatever. And we're going to take this ZR1 throttle body off. Y'all should know that I even have this, but y'all saw last year that I had it. I just didn't have money, time, whatever, to get whatever I need done. So I'm about to show you guys what to do. Okay, so this is basically how the L86 to 6.2 trucks are gonna start. They're gonna start with this intake and this throttle body. So let me see if I could dig it up real fast, and I'm gonna show you what the 5.3 guys, which what I have, what it started with, and you know how to make things work. Hold on. All right, y'all, so this is the L83. This is the 5.3 intake manifold. A much smaller outlet and a much smaller throttle body. Like, this thing is tiny compared to the LT1 and definitely the LT5. So kind of like comparison, like, look, it literally fits right in there. Like, that's crazy. And then this is the LT5, and it fits in there as well. So that just tells you how small this is. Like, this collapse, look at that big old gap. So, but yeah, so this is what my stock intake manifold that it came with, not intake manifold, the car air tube and box that usually sits right here. This is what mine fits to. So let me grab it real fast and I can just show you guys something real quick. So let me turn the camera back, actually. There we go. So this is basically how it's set up. You know, you got the MAF here, you got the two connections that go into the top of the valve covers, you got the throttle body right here. So basically you undo this, you undo these two. What else? See what I can remember. Undo this one. Then this whole piece will slide out. It and then you could just put this to the side. Me personally, I think what I did was, of course, first I disconnected the battery, but then I undid the 2 screws that go into the mouth, pulled that out, undid these 4, boom, lifted that straight up, cool beans. You know me, I checked this thing. It was a lot worse when I was at Alfredo's shop when we put the suspension stuff on. I checked it, but it was way worse than that, so I just blew it out just in case. For whatever reason, I might need it later, blew it out. And then right here, I don't quite remember, but if you do get the S&B, on the website, they have a link to where you can go check out the install video, and it shows you how to disconnect this. I love y'all, but I don't love y'all that much to go sit there and try to bolt this thing back in, because I don't have all the bolts for it. I don't know where they are. But yeah, once you get that undone, there's this little thing in here. Actually, because I think it still bolts down to the tray underneath. So then you just pull that out, boom. Then now the whole stock coder intake system is done. So now let me get to installing the new one. Okay, now is this still a 10? Yeah, it's still a 10. S&B says to remove the battery plate. Somehow I lost the bolt over on that side, so I just replaced it with one of these since this is covered up and I wouldn't be using this again. So S&B says to take this part off. All right, S&B now says to grab your air box and this seal to snap it on real quick. Boom, 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 boom. So now the seal is snapped on. All right, so this thing here comes with the kit. So if you driving in like construction sites and stuff like that, this is probably really good just so you don't have to clean the filter as much. But this thing will stop all that extra airflow that you get from here into this little hole over here. If you can see my hand, there's that hole that's right over there. So this will just suck in whatever is sucking through that fender. So just a FYI, so you'll know what that part is for. So since I have HIDs, I don't have that much room right here, so I'm gonna have to relocate this, and I'll get to y'all in a second after I remove it to where it goes. Where did I do my ratchet? There it goes. And by the way, there's a nut back here. It's not an actual bolt like it is right here. That's it. Now I lift this up and just sit it over there for right now. Make sure your engine is cool when you do this. Mine is still warm, but it's not warm enough to melt through that plastic, because I don't want to hear, yeah, you know, London told me to do that. Now for the fun part, putting the box in. Okay, I see. Cool. All right, so upon further reading, whether you have it or not, I mean, you can squeeze it in. I saw a video way back before I even thought about buying this one. He squeezed it in there with HIDs, so that's cool. So we're gonna get that in there. We're gonna drop this thing back in after I get it from around that. Put that back over there. And put that nut and that bolt down. And let's get it back through here, around this. And drop this back on that stud, right over that hole. And I'll be right back. All right, so now I'm about to put this this nut back on. Yeah, good thing I got little hands. Okay, put that right there. And where's this nut go? It goes exactly right back. So when you put it on that stud, you can't miss it. Yeah. All right. What do I do with my ratchet? Be right back. So knock this stud in. And then knock it back down on this. Okay, so now that's done. Okay, I was wrong about that, but apparently I don't have what they had, so I'm not mad or nothing. I mean, people pack things and things go missing, just like when I pack stuff for vacation and something and I didn't pack something. So I'm just gonna make the stock ones work. I'm just not gonna tighten it down hard, because it doesn't really need to be hard. Actually, I'll be right back. I'm finna change batteries. Yeah. We're gonna put this pre-oil filter on it. Yeah, stickers. Well, this is a humongous filter. Hold on, we're gonna compare it to the one that came on the other one. Jesus, dog, this thing is, bro, look at this. This is my forearm. Come on. Give me a sec. Let me put this paper away. Dog, this thing is humongo. Alright, so we're just gonna drop that in there. Then we're just gonna pop that thing through just like that. Oh man, see, it's got seals and everything. So when you pull it through, it basically locks itself in. Cool. Okay. Well, I think we do need to put the tube on before we try to tighten that down. So give me a sec. All right, guys. So now since we got this on, we need to determine if you have the L83 or the 6.2. So the wider one. Okay, so there's gonna be two different sides. So this is always gonna be like a 3 to a 4-inch side. I don't know what side this is, but this is whatever, like an 82 mil or something like that. I have to check. So we're gonna put that right there, but we're probably gonna take it off here in just a second so we can put the actual clamp on it. And I'm gonna go grab the L83 real quick. We're just gonna do just like this. It's the L83, and I'm just gonna keep this here so when I do go see Pat, we can get this done. So I'm gonna keep this here on the L83. So I'm gonna go put this up and let me go grab some clamps. So I'm probably already gonna clamp it down to the actual throttle body here in a sec, but let me go get some clamps. Okay, real fast, we're gonna put the we're gonna go ahead and put the tube on, but we're gonna get the map ready. Give me just a sec. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this gasket on. So it comes with 2 bolts. So I'm assuming that this gasket goes just like that, but I'm gonna hold on to it real fast so the wind won't blow it. And The bigger bolts that come in with the gasket is the one that holds down that plate. So let me unwrap this plate. Actually, let me put these back in here so I won't lose them. Because I know how y'all know how that goes. We always lose the little stuff, never the big stuff. Okay, so let me put this gasket down right there. Let me unwrap this for y'all. Boom. Put that right there for now. So now let's get that gasket. Let's bolt this bad boy down. So you need the longer bolts. Uh-oh. Keep your eyes on it. Use the longer bolts. Or screws. Sorry. Tie that down. And then we're gonna get the screwdriver attachment. Boom, boom, pull that out of there. Boom. Now we're gonna tighten it down. Try to do it evenly since we have the gasket, and then we can tighten it down a little bit more. Boom, boom, and boom. All right, now let me get the card, the mouth this way. Okay, boom. And then let's get those two. Now, let's screw these in. Boom. Boom. So since I like S&B's detail, you see how they got that on there. I'm gonna keep that straight up. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this here, that coupler there, and we're gonna do just like that. Then we're gonna put this right on top of it. Actually, let's do this. Or actually, it might be easier. Well, they also got it all the way down. I know that doesn't take a 5-inch coupler. That would absolutely make no sense at all. Okay, so since that's the way it goes, we're gonna slide that. We're gonna slide that right on top, just like that. When I move, you move. So I'm gonna put the S&B part right there. I'm gonna spin that right around, and we're gonna put that right there. Nope, actually, I'm gonna do it that way. So now we're gonna slide the tube in. Cool beans. Put that right around, just like so, and I'll be right back. I just realized that I still have the camera turned down here instead of back over here. So basically all I did was I just slid that right in there, and then I just put that back there so I can access that, and then over here I just put the coupler on with the clamp, and I got that up in the air just so I can be like, boom, right, turn it right around. Give me just a sec. All right, so now we're gonna screw up this old chap. Or actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's put this other clamp on. Let's put it over throttle body. And let's slide that one down. Let's also slide this one down. And that one's good where it's at. And let's just push in, make sure. And those are probably 8s. I don't really use screwdrivers on them because I don't like sitting there spending all that time when I spent all this money on tools. That's knocked down. Just kind of line that up. that's locked down. And let's do this filter real fast. Uh-oh. Trying to slide on me. Okay. Cool. Okay. There's that. And then let's go ahead and clamp this old boy back down. And probably what I do is I'll probably switch this math around because I don't know. This is just me. But it might also have a pattern. So I'm about to take this back off and double check and make sure. So bear with me and I'll let y'all know here in just a sec. Right, mistakes were made. So right here on this plate, there's an arrow. The arrow is facing this way. So it should be facing back this way towards me. And for some odd reason on mine, it doesn't show me an arrow. So I wonder if this is even an AC Delco part. Because basically, it was just like this. It needs to face this way. So let me do that. We'll just slide between that and put that just like that. And we're gonna lock that bad boy down. There we go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this right here. Yeah, I don't too much care. So are these the same length? One shorter than the other. This one's closer to that one. So well, no, we'll do this then. Okay, so they come with 4 clamps. Well, I guess that bus is gonna end up doing the same thing, so. I do think that this should go down some more. Okay, there we go. I'll put a little muscle into it. Okay, so now that tube actually got a nice angle to it now. And then let's go on this valve cover. Flip this around. Drop that thing on. Actually. Alright, let's put that there. And then let's get the other clamp. We can just put that right there. Slide that on. All right, since all the hard stuff is done, let's turn this way, right there on top of the filter. Okay, so since we got the filter in, we got this done, got the casing in, and nothing is moving. So guess what we get to do? We get to almost finish it. Now we're about to put the lid on this bad boy. Let me go grab it. Because it's like this thing been on here for years. And cool. Oh. All right, now we're gonna spin it around, trying to find an area. Cool. All right, put that there. Okay, that's just that stuff. Okay, cool. All right, I'm not gonna lie. That was a good old pain in a man's organ, cause sexual organ, cause yeah, that was annoying. What did I do with my Phillips? I'll be right back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press down. down. Press down. Press down. So now it's completely sealed. Now, well, here comes the fun part. Let's start this thing up. Give y'all a couple revs. Well, there y'all go. And I probably shouldn't have done that because I didn't realize how cool the truck was. But yeah, got it done. All right, talk to you guys later.